Hey everybody, Darren here from Tech Small Town Rides. I love watching other YouTubers talk about their motorcycles, and today I came across a bodybuilder dude who could probably crush me with one of his biceps, purchasing his third Harley Davidson inside of 30 days. The problem is his dealership lied to his face.
Right. This is a handmade bike.
Stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I witnessed. Hey guys, thanks for sitting through the intro. Let's get right at it. I was watching this guy called KaliMuscle on YouTube because he's a really cool guy, huge dude, and he's on his third Harley Davidson. Now, he gets most of his subscribers, I'm guessing almost all of them, from his bodybuilding, his health and fitness vlogging. He just recently got into Harleys. He had mentioned in his video that he was on his third Harley Davidson in less than 30 days. So why am I producing this video? Well, he was lied to on more than one occasion, and I'm gonna show only the portions of his video where the dealer is talking so that I can respond to those particular moments. So here we go. Let's move forward with what I saw and what you're about to see. It's pretty incredible, and I'm going to add some of Harley Davidson's own stuff in here. So let's kind of get moving, shall we? All right, let's hear what this dealer has to say right here. It's pretty amazing.
Laser cut.
Nobody gives a crap. They're all laser cuts. It's a windscreen.
So Harley only releases only a couple road glides, CVOs every year.
So he's claiming that Harley Davidson only releases a couple road glides. Well, they're going to put out probably 12 to 14,000 this year, which is going to be about 16% of their total sales. So you're not getting a super exclusive bike like this guy's claiming. It's pretty amazing where he starts off at by not telling the truth.
When you set it up,
yeah.
If someone were to just touch your bike while you're inside the bar, the restaurant,
So I looked into this app, and I don't know that
you know the bike's been tapped.
if the bike is being knocked over or stolen, it goes off. But just being touched or brushed into, you wouldn't want that. I don't know why he would even mention
one
that.
mechanic's allowed to build the bike, and only one painter is allowed
Not
to
true.
paint.
Okay, stop the presses. Slow the video. Let's just break in here. Harley Davidson does not hand build CVOs. They haven't hand built a CVO since 2009. All Harley Davidsons are built on an assembly line, period. There might be smaller teams that help assemble the motors or smaller teams that help do the painting, but they're all factory line motorcycles. They are not custom, hand built. This guy is absolutely throwing smoke at his customer, and it infuriates me. I even called my local dealer to double check to make sure that I wasn't wrong, and my dealer's like, no, they are smaller. He said there are smaller groups building, but not custom hand-built individuals on a motor and on a paint job. So let's watch a little bit of the CVO rollout from Harley Davidson, shall we?
So to kick things off, I'd like to start.
So let's pay attention to what he has to say, because he says some very interesting things here.
We created the CVO family back in 1999 as we knew we had customers who were looking for the most premium Harley Davidson experience right off the factory line.
Right off the factory line.
Of the CVO program, we knew we needed some key things for this program to be successful, including custom content, custom paint, artisanal execution of detailing. We want to make sure that every
Sounds
CVO
like he wants to make me a
feels like
sandwich
they have a
when he
one-off
says,
Harley Davidson motorcycle,
you know,
in their garage. We approach the
artisanal.
design of every CVO motorcycle with one strategy in mind, and we call it the first, second, and third read.
So he's just going to talk
read
about,
occurs when a
like,
customer
as
or
you
a potential
approach
customer
the
might
bike
see
and get
a
closer and
motorcycle or a
closer.
CVO motorcycle on the
But you're
street
going to notice
from,
at no point
say,
does he say
200,
anything
300 feet away
about
going by
hand
you,
building a
and you're attracted to
motorcycle
either the color
or
or
a
the shape of the
custom
motorcycle, and that's the first
engine,
read.
right?
The
This
second
is
read
all
is
about
once that potential customer
him
comes to a
just
dealership
telling
or
us that they
explores
put
online and sees an image
extra
of the
effort
motorcycle,
into
they
the
might
bike.
see the graphic that's on the tank, or the shape of the wheel, or the shape of the graphic on the fairing. And that's the second read, and that draws you in even closer to the motorcycle. The third read may not even happen until the customer actually gets the motorcycle home, you're washing the bike or detailing it, you notice that third little detail. Maybe it's a bit of branding, maybe it's the right color and finish choice on a part that you didn't even realize that we had paid attention to. Or maybe it's just a beautiful proportion or shape that we've created with one of the bits of content.
But nowhere
That's the
is he
third
going to
read. You don't
mention
really
that
see
you
that
are
until
going
you're
to
very
go on
up
a
and close and
scavenger
personal
hunt
with the
looking for a
motorcycle.
signature
So in some
from
ways,
the
a
person
CVO
who
product
built
is
the
constantly
motor
revealing
or
itself to
painted
you.
the bike.
And it's that premium experience
Because they're
that our customers have come to know and love.
factory
The
custom.
CVO portfolio has evolved a long way since 1999. We continue to offer the most custom
So I do like
paint,
Brad's
custom
hat. I'm not
details,
sure
most
whether
artisanal
he is
execution
cold
of design
or he's
for
a
each
fan
our
of
CVO
Coldplay.
products.
Just
But now
wondering.
we have multiple offerings for each of the models, offering even more exclusivity. Today, the CVO lineup has become one of our most popular families of motorcycles.
They're
thanks to
amazing
you.
bikes. I will
The kind
agree
of
with
rider
that. They're
wants to
absolutely
stand
beautiful.
out, make a dramatic statement, and experience
doubt.
the pinnacle of Harley Davidson motorcycle engineering and design.
Wow. So this is their boss man. And nowhere does he mention custom hand-built motors. He says artisanal motors, which is, you know, come on, guys. We know what that means. It's a factory custom bike. Factory custom bike means limited paint for this model number, limited motor options for this model number, not hand-built, not custom. Let's listen to the next group of guys and see what they have to say.
CVOs are special motorcycles. From the inception of CVO, or custom vehicle operations, that concept was introduced in 1999 with the FXR 2. And I've been a fan of the idea of factory customization and giving riders more of what they want.
So once again, we hear this interesting term, right? The factory customization. What exactly does factory customization mean? It means automated, not hand built. It means they put into a computer a limited run of paint, a limited run of motor configuration, and motorcycle accessories to include, like tire pressure systems, remote control, saddlebag locks. All of those sort of things are limited production. They put it in the computer. They tell the machines what to build, how to paint it, and what to put in the motor. Then they hit a button, and it goes through as a limited production run, but not hand built. Not even close. So let's go and listen to what this dealer told Mr. Kali, shall we? Unbelievable.
These colors. So there is a number as well as a signature on this bike somewhere, hidden. So this bike, for some reason, that mechanic were to pass away in the next few years, the bike value should be going up because that's like a Picasso,
right.
around.
Right.
This is a handmade bike.
Right.
This is a handmade bike.
Right.
This is a handmade bike, which is why it's called the CVO, Custom Vehicle Operation.
No, it's not a handmade bike. It's an excellent motorcycle. It's a fantastic choice. Mr. Kali, the muscle guy, should absolutely own this motorcycle. He will enjoy it. So he was lied to, but does that mean he shouldn't own the bike? Absolutely not. But if you watch the rest of his videos, he had, I believe, a 2019 or a 2020 Street Glide with a 117 and a stage 4. And he will, in the rest of his videos that follow this one, kind of mention that his CVO is not as snappy. He'll mention that it doesn't have quite the pull, it doesn't have the punch, it doesn't sound the same. Even though they're both 117s, a 117 with a stage 4 upgrade in the engine is probably pushing 120 plus horsepower and probably well over 130 foot-pounds of torque, which you're not going to get from a 117 CVO motor, which is about 95 horsepower and 126. Now, his CVO is going to be plush, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be limited run, so there's not going to be as many of those paint jobs on the road like there were with his Orange Crush. So across the board, I think he's getting a better motorcycle, and he mentions in his video that this bike fits him better, which is what is also important. But the fact that his dealer threw him a line of BS that is completely untrue means that he may have decided to purchase this bike instead of keeping his other one because A, he wasn't informed about the motor difference. He was given a line of hooey about the exclusivity of the motorcycle. So I feel really bad for this guy, and I hope that he really enjoys his motorcycle. And by no means am I trying to make this video to bring him down because CVOs are amazing. That said, however, I'm very disappointed again in the dealership. I think they took advantage of this guy's desire to own the best of the best. And a CVO is the cream of the crop when it comes to Harley Davidsons, no doubt about it. But the bike he traded in was nearly as good, and it outperforms his current bike. So this dealership should be on notice. And if you're watching this, the dealership that's in question, feel free to flame me. Feel free to come at me because my facts are right, and your salesperson BS'd his way through this sale. And I think he took advantage of a guy who was on his third motorcycle and all he wanted was the best of the best. And you failed to give him the proper information to make him understand the purchase that he was making and to help him make a better decision going from one motorcycle to another. So, KaliMuscle, congratulations on the CVO. You bought the bike that I would have bought. I'm sorry that you live in California and you can't get the 131 crate motor upgrade. Bring it out here to Dallas. Have the dealership where I live put it in there for you. And just so you know, I don't own a Harley Davidson anymore. I'm on a BMW, but your bike is fantastic. You just have, in my opinion, a dealership that doesn't look out for you. They only look out for themselves. Like and subscribe if you made it this far. Tell me what you think in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Share the video. Get it out there. Let's keep rolling, guys. Keep the rubber down and the chrome up. I'm Darren from Texas Small Town Rides, and this was an op-ed.